Future Funk. You either love it or you hate it. Whether it's between the random choke points of the level, the song, the feeling when you finally beat the level, the 10 times 90% deaths that apparently only I would ever go through, or, the duel section. It's really a mixed bag of all kinds of opinions for the level, and yet it's still the second most liked hard demon in the game. What makes this level so great? I don't know, I just got through 9 circles, man. I don't think I'm ready for another hard demon right now. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Well, if we're going to talk about this experience, we're going to start from the very beginning, all the way back in February. I was still playing Fairy Dust at the time, and in between runs, I would sometimes play a little bit Future Funk because playing one level for so long sometimes gets really boring. So at times I would just boot up some Future Funk, and I actually got 21% on it, which is pretty impressive considering I still wasn't using any sort of practice mode at that time. Anyways, fast forward like a month, and I finally beat 9 circles and uploaded a video on it, and then a certain someone popped into my DMs and said, "Yo, Future Punk 1?" And I'm over here as if I don't have like 3 tests in the weekend say, yeah, I could probably do that by Friday. I mean, shoot, I already got 34% a little bit earlier before this message, so I think I got enough experience. That's right, gang. I'm back. Back with another killer episode of nothing. Oh, this is gonna take forever. And forever it did, because despite it taking me an evening and an afternoon to beat it, it definitely felt a lot more than an evening and an afternoon, if you know what I mean. So, in the words of my friend,
So what's hard about this level?
everything, my good friend, everything. Been specific. The duel, the time, 40%, 90%, 99%, this jump at 80, for some reason, this shift transition, and of course, the coins. I actually gave up on the coins on this level because I had to do it within a certain time frame, and the last coin was so annoying because I kept getting do not touch the red orbs, which sounds really easy until you actually have to do it, and then it's so annoying to the point where I just gave up. But enough yapping, let's just go into the level. Now, I started from zero, got 38%, then immediately went to practice mode because I realized that I was never going to get past that second half without it. And soon after I started practicing, I realized there was really 4 parts to this level I needed to practice, which would be 0 to 40, the dual section, 40 to 50, and of course 80 to 100, which actually I cut down from 80 to 100 to dual to 100. I didn't even realize 99% would be an issue because I barely died there whenever I was practicing, which in hindsight it was a terrible idea. So as to not bore you with the details, the reason the first half of 40% was hard was because I'm kind of bad at the game. I can't really do ship and UFO gameplay well, and that's all this section is, so I had a fun time with that. The second half of 40% isn't really too hard except for this dual mini wave and the final UFO, which I swear that final UFO is twice as hard than it should be. And this part is just really hard in general. Like this clip is on 16 times speed, and yeah, that's how long it took me. Alright, hardest part out of the way. Now it's just a chill spider. Despite initial reactions, it really was a chill spider that I even found a swagger out too. While the other 2 parts that followed right after it weren't even worth talking about until like way later, I'm not gonna hold you. And then it was on to the duel. There's not much to say about this other than it's hard as hell, and that I had to actually split this into 2 different parts, which would be literally everything up until the robot section and then the robot section. But other than that, yeah, it was just really difficult for, being halfway through the level and not being even a full 10%. As a pro tip, this pink orb right here is the scam. Do not trust it. Every time got there, I had to straight fly. So yeah, just trust me on this. Do not even try pretending it's there. After the easiest part of the level and then the one of the best sounding parts of the level, it was finally onto the 80% to 100% grind, which in all honesty took a lot less time than I originally thought it would take. After practicing those parts for a bit, I thought, yeah, I could probably start from zero again. And here are some notable deaths from that interaction. It's that. It's you. Okay, bro. Brother. Son. Alright. Son, I am going to nah, common ball knowledge.
Yo, why is our bottom fragging
Son,
Phoenix sound like they're 5 years old?
probably because they are. Horn! Brother, how am I supposed to use a tablet? How am I supposed to use a tablet, bro?
Just keep tapping.
What does that mean? Son! We are cooked. We are so cooked. After the last new best, I got one more at 54% until I realized that I should probably practice everything a bit more, in which I didn't record a single part of it because I ran out of space at that time. And the thing is, I kept doing it, and then up until the very end, where it was 11 p.m. at this point, I just decided, you know, what, I'll do one more from that part, and I'll just let this vote speak for itself. I was devastated to say the least. I didn't even record, which is the worst part. You could have heard my reaction, but even after that, I just kept failing and
And a
failing and
940.
failing, and it was already 1 in the morning at that last fail, so I just decided, you know what? I already failed. It's over. I'll just pack up for today and leave it at that. There must have been something dear because I was a different being this today. I was playing through everything. My parents talking in the background, the extreme heat in my room, and even the construction, which you can even hear in the background of this clip right here. Son, brother. I must have really been going through something because not even that long after that clip, I ended up getting this. I hate this goddamn game, bro. Devastating, right? But not to me. It would take multiple of those runs to stop me. Son, how many times am I gonna die there? Yeah, I should really stop saying things like that. But luckily for me, it didn't take that much longer for me to get to that part, and luckily for me, that time it would be my completion. And one, two, three. That's what we were talking about. Funnily enough, I beat this level on Saturday afternoon, and now it's Saturday of the next week at night. So who knows, maybe in 2 weeks I might be another demon and make a video about it.